Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 232. We in the building. You ain't know what it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
And also shout out to Jamie Tox. I don't know. He might pop in an episode or not. We don't know. But download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. And make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're any brand new business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars because that helps out with the algorithms. All right, brother. The end of the year is here. Let's do our check-ins, man. You know, we could do a yearly reflection. We could do some of our goals. Because this is, depending on everyone's schedule, this might be the last episode of the year. Because, you know, the last 2 episodes of the year, we usually like to do the maximum toxicity. So, yeah, let's go for it, brother. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, man. I'm feeling all right. It's been a wild year, a very, very wild year. A lot of opportunities for growth. Some tough losses, you know, personally. But I think that, you know, you just, at the stage that we're at, we're in that second phase of life or I guess third phase of life where now it's like you building for the next generation that's coming after you, right? You working hard to support the fam, working hard to cement your legacy. And it's just it's a good, put into your community, especially us working and growing in this time of, I guess you say financial uncertainty, like economically living in New York. So definitely just happy to be in the position that I'm in, whether, I'm up by 50. I'm in a close game. Even the days I feel like I lose by 20. I take a bad loss. I'm excited to just continue to see what every day brings, like what the new challenges are and whatnot, and keep proving motherfuckers wrong. So that's 2026 for me. Just keep elevating, keep growing, put myself in uncomfortable situations where I can grow, and continue to build the foundation for my family, and just establish a legacy. How you feeling?
Oh, man, yeah, similar vibes, man. This year has been a whirlwind of emotions, self-doubt, just a little haziness, but I feel like towards the end of the year, I started getting into some groove. Shout out to my therapist, even though y'all clown me for a white man, but he's been doing his thing, though, and I've been like, I could see the effects of therapy, especially with having him on board on my support team. And, just want to move with more grace for 2026, be more consistent, and just live life sometimes, because I feel like adulting, you get into such a comfortable, or not even a comfortable, but such a routine sort of way of living sometimes that you start to forget your purpose, or, you feel like you don't have purpose too. So I just... maybe shake some shit up, you feel me? Birthday is around the corner, so I would definitely want to celebrate that well, too, so just want to keep moving and aging with grace, man. Like, a lot of people's passing away, health is wealth. People just try to prove every single day, man. And what I realize now, and maybe it sounds stupid, or maybe I was naive before, but it really is taking a step each and every day. So do that, everyone. I think that's good.
I agree. It is about forward progress, and just like you said, just know every day you dealing with something. Maybe something history might tell you some shit has happened, but you experiencing shit for the first time. So just again, navigate. Just do the best with what you got, and just know there's always a brighter day ahead.
Yeah, and as long as you can wake up every single day, you have an opportunity to change the situation. You feel me? All right, so let's get some of the sad news out the way, man. R.I.P. to Carl. Carl Carlton. You feel me? He's the one that made Bad Mama Jamma, so we played that song for him. We also want to do RIP to the family of the Rainers,
Rob,
his wife,
yeah.
and yeah, that was just. You want to speak a little bit more about that, man? Just
The story get crazier and crazier the more that comes out. But essentially, Rob Rayner and his wife were killed found murdered in their home, and just as the story goes, they were killed by their son and discovered by their daughter. So it's just like wow. And Rob Rayner is a famous
yeah.
director, activist, just actor. Very, very strong imprint on Hollywood movies. A lot of movies that people really love. So just want to send condolences to all those deeply impacted by his loss.
Facts, and also send condolences to all the victims of the Brown University shootings and the mass shooting that occurred at Sydney, Australia as well, man. It's a crazy time, man, because this is like you're not safe at universities, you're not safe at your religious place. It's just stay dangerous out here, everyone. Just stay dangerous because you never know who might be having a bad day, who might just want to take it out on innocent people as well too. So RIP to all those individuals and sending him energy to all the victim families as well. Uh, let's get into a little political news. Slick, what's your thoughts about the Patriot games that our dear President Trump wants to do?
This shit.
Oh wait. Can we shout him out real quick? He did something good for us though.
What he do?
He did sign into effect the Christmas Eve and December 26th is a federal holiday. Shout out to him. This is the first good shit that I could really clap it up for him on time. Clap it up for him. Even though unemployment has risen since 2021, and we don't feel very patriotic.
I'm not
Shout out to him for at least giving us those days.
I already had those days, so it don't mean shit to me. Well, 23rd.
Oh damn!
I'm sorry. I'm a hater. It's fine.
All right. What's your thoughts about the Patriots games?
It just sounded like some wild shit. It just seemed like, yo, what you want to do today? You know what? I want to have my own sporting event to support or to show my dedication to our country. And it's just like, there's so many problems. And it's like we're looking to the left of these problems. And instead, we're just like, every day some bullshit come out. It's like, it's a man and a woman represented from each state. I just watched The Long Walk. Shout out to The Long Walk. That was a great fucking movie. But it's just like, I feel like that's the road we're headed. Like that, the Hunger Games, like just shit like that, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, for real, what are we doing?
So he's gonna have a representative for each state to commemorate America's 250th celebration of when we founded. That's the idea.
That's the idea. But it's just also like, come on now, timing is really key in this. And this is like, come on, bro. Come on. People starve. Yeah. People can't buy groceries, can't buy gifts for their kids, and we gonna have a see who's the best at the shot put or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, and also happy holidays as well too. We didn't even say that. We're gonna save that for next week, but next week will be it'll be after Christmas technically. So this is the episode before Christmas. So happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah too. Happy Kwanzaa for all my niggas out there, you feel me? Shout out to everybody who's having their celebration as well though too. But let's get into some celebrity news, man. 50 Cent has been getting into a lot of extra beef after the Diddy documentary. Now, Slick, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Tox to be on this episode this week because I wanted to debate him. Because he came last episode, Slick, and basically said like, nah, the documentary is not that bad. You feel me? This man, Diddy ain't really do. Yo, bro, I finally got to see some of this shit.
He did that.
Whatever they say he did that shit, bro. How the producer talking about he woke up with Diddy in his bed? He woke up Come on, gang. What's going on over here, bro?
You right. You're nasty.
Yo, I Tox. I can't wait till you come back. If you do come back later on this episode, whatever. We need to argue about this because I'm thinking it wasn't that bad, bro. This nigga Diddy is a monster, and he felt like I understand why he was doing that at one point. He felt he felt like he was above the law. He felt too powerful. He felt like, yo, and I would think he's gay because even though he was showing people that he was fucking these white boys on the phone, but I think it was like he was fucking these guys just so he could say he can, because he was just like that powerful. It was like very egotistical of him
He said,
in a
he
way.
said, because I'm Diddy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, nah, we had to get this nigga out the way. Even when he was telling his sons, like, yo, even though the Lord told me I can't talk, that doesn't mean you guys could be silent. Nigga, what? You want your kid? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
He did that shit.
But anyways, 50 Cent has gotten into a beef with Marlon Wayans. Now with Jim Jones and Mano.
I heard about that. What's that about?
Well, he been beefing with Jim Jones for a minute now. Him and Cameron, that was like a couple months ago. But now Mano stepped into it because, you know, Mano, Jim Jones, Fabulous, and Dave East got. And I'm just like, bro, this is not who you want. Already now, we already find out that Jim Jones hasn't been paying the rent at the studio he's been doing his podcast with because of 50 Cent. I'm just saying, right now, do not beef with 50 right now, because as you can see,
he's not playing.
Especially with Ja Rule. He's still throwing shots at Ja Rule over here. He's never going to let it go. And he might end up making a documentary about Ja. So please, for the sake. But next topic, Slick, man. Ebro in the morning officially canceled Slick. Throw the axe emojis out there, Slick. Throw the axe emojis. Throw the ice cubes. You feel me? Ebro morning show has been canceled, has been let go, and it stirred up a lot of controversies on just what it means for radio coming up. But what's your thoughts about that, Slick?
It's loaded because do I always agree with everything Ebro says? Absolutely not. But, you know, the backing behind is they saying, I heard it was tied to some of the comments he's made about, you know, what's going on over in the Gaza Strip and whatnot. And it's one of those things where it's like, bro, damn, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, if we like, you could be as controversial or, you know, whatever word you would like to use as a media personality, but God forbid you say the wrong thing that upset the people with the money. But that's the way the world works. You mess up the bread, they coming for your head. It's also just, you know, it's a sad thing. We think about how like the New York, how much importance the radio shows in New York have always had nationally, and like our personalities, and it's like, damn, we got Ebro out the paint. I think they put Flex on for a minute, but isn't he like only doing it? He's only doing it until they announce the new person. I know Rory from Rory and Moore was basically saying, hey, so and so is somebody big coming. They said Mero, they've said Kai Sinat. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Because first of all, I don't want someone to lose their job before the holidays, but that doesn't mean he's broke, because he still got the Apple Music show that he's going to be doing. So, you know, he's not losing no money. And also Rosenberg has mentioned that now that they could take their podcast to another place and, you know, get some more money. But what was your thoughts about our boy, because, you know, this is an OVO podcast, Slick. It's been announced now. This is an OVO podcast. What's your thoughts about Drake putting the axe emojis and all the controversies that happened after he put the axe emojis?
Didn't Ebro call him he called him a cancer or some shit?
A sickness to the hip-hop game, a cancer. Even Rosenberg was trying to get at him for coming out with Morgan Wilder during his tour. Mind you, mad other rappers came out with Morgan Wilder. We had Moneybagg Yo, we had different other rappers, but he didn't mention none, but he mentioned why does Drake does that. So Drake put that there, right? Instead of just taking it on the chin, because you know what you've been saying about Drake all year long. You done turned your whole Apple Music show all about his career. Turns out he ends up being the most streamed rapper on that platform, by the way.
Yeah.
And he also dropped historic numbers on Spotify this year too, by the way. Just want to say, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Cool, you know what you've been saying about him. Don't try to play the victim role now. Now, one thing I want to hear your advice, I want to hear your take, Slick, is the DM that he has, the screenshot of the DM of Drake telling him, die slow, pussy. We got something for you. Now, what's your thoughts about that? Because I'm like, I understand it. And, you know, I'm biased, but I'm going to let, you know, what's your thoughts on that? You think Drake took it a little too far with that comment?
Drake he's cosplaying the mob bosses, the mob ties that he's claimed to have. I don't condone that because it's like the Puffy documentary. Oh, niggas said I want niggas dead and niggas died. You feel me? I don't want to see that. I want like just relax, bro.
But
Relax.
Slick, if someone called you a cancerous sickness to hip hop and had shitted on you for the whole entire 2 years when when niggas is kicking you when you're supposed to be down, Slick, and you find that slip and you petty, Slick. I know you petty. You find that nigga lost his job. You might not say it publicly. You might DM that nigga, die slow pussy. You might DM him that. Slick.
I'm not gonna
do not lie.
I'm not DMing nobody. I'm gonna just tell somebody that I was mutual. That's gonna get it back to him. Like, yeah, you a bitch ass nigga. That's all it is. That's all it is.
You feel me? I don't think Drake wanted. I don't think Drake thought. I mean, probably Drake thought he was gonna screenshot this, especially his response. Like, "You're not mad at me, sir. You're mad at losing the battle." And you know what I also hate about this too, because shout out to Dr. Lamar Hill. I love your takes on the Joe Budden podcast, but when you talk about Drake, I don't like it because it's like you don't do research on why Drake goes at these people the way he goes. But I'm tired of people still thinking this is a hip hop battle. I don't know why people still frame it as a hip hop battle, given what we've been seeing for the past year or so. Of how the label have been trying to destroy his legacy, how he has lost business, how people still kind of jokingly refer him as a pedophile. This is no longer just a hip hop battle. And the reason why I say this too is even with the whole Meek Mill situation, right, with the ghostwriters, niggas still listen to Meek, and Drake never had a problem with this. And he didn't cut off Rick Ross at that time. He didn't cut off Khaled at the time. He didn't cut off people who had ties with Meek Mill, even though Meek Mill put the ghostwriting shit on his name. So that shows you he didn't really take it that serious. And also he won too.
He violated that, man.
Even with Pusha T basically outed him having a son, which I don't know why that was a big expose or whatever. And he also disrespected his best friend 40 with his sickness. Niggas still listen to Pusha T. Niggas in the industry that was cool with Drake still publicly supported Pusha T. Drake never said anything about it. Drake, you know what I mean? He didn't take it too hard. He bounced back. Drake's actions now shows you this is more than just a hip hop battle. Drake has lost, Drake has won, and Drake has still fucked with niggas who mess with his opponents. This time is totally different. Nigga, y'all colluded with the label to sit here and not even stop my bag, but destroy my legacy. And also you attach something as disgraceful as pedophile. This is no longer a hip-hop battle no more. This is personal for this nigga. So yes, if I catch one of you niggas slipping or failing at something, oh yes, I'm gonna egg that bitch on. I'm gonna let y'all know how it feels. So Ebro Rosenberg, and I'm not gonna disrespect that woman. Y'all deserve all that smoke from Drake, and I hope he continue throwing more smoke at you niggas, cause y'all niggas deserve that shit. Now, speaking of just podcasts and everything else, what's your thoughts about the iHeartMedia deal, where it's gonna be sending certain podcasts to Netflix?
I look at it a different route. If everybody getting their bag, shout out to y'all. I look at the shift in media. We already seen what Netflix recently did with the purchasing or the projected purchase of Warner Brothers Studios, and pretty much putting them in control of some of the most well-known IPs in the world. I think now they're trying to compete with YouTube. I think about it. I got a kid. I keep it a bean. They took Miss Gracie and got exclusive content that's just only on their channel, right? Now you're taking YouTube videos or videos of popular podcasts from YouTube, and now they're exclusively being played on your platform, right? We're gonna talk about the Billboard rules next, but it's just like it seems as though every company that has the resources and the bag is trying to isolate and create like this. I don't want to say, man, it's not I guess it's like a media monopoly. Like, I want to be the one-stop shop. So when I raise my prices to what is Netflix now? Like $20 a month if you want to have good streaming quality and be able to play it on more than one TV at once. If I want to raise my subscription price to $40, I'm like, look, you got Harry Potter, you got Game of Thrones, you got Stranger Things, you got all the anime, You got now you got all the podcasts. Now you got, oh snap, you want to be a live stream. When Netflix, they're going to acquire a live streaming service. Watch, that's next. I see it. And I just think that that's where we're really moving. Like, you're going to see, like, when all the streaming companies came out before, it's like, oh, we going to get this bread, not realizing niggas is poor. We going to go where we go. We going to jump on your little wave, but as soon as that bill gets too crazy, your server's getting cut. You better give me a discount. So now it's like, all right, who's got the bag and the infrastructure? Because Netflix was the OG. They've been hosting people's services for a minute. So you think about who else? So Paramount.
But can we take a moment for Netflix though? The growth that Netflix have seen over the years. Even though I know they was trying to acquire that studio, and I think they got outbidded towards the end, but it's like we forget, like, Blockbuster was around, and Blockbuster told them niggas, yo, that little shit that you trying to do, gang, ain't gonna work. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I heard that's not true though. I heard that's not the real reason Blockbuster went under. Private equity.
Oh really?
Because think about it, Blockbuster could have still worked for another 5-10 years, but then niggas bought it out, and then fucked it up. Yeah.
Now look what Netflix. All right, you didn't believe in me? Watch this. Boom, started releasing shit. Started IP and shows. Started acquiring shows. All right, yo, y'all like anime? Fuck it, we get anime. You like Korean drama? Fuck it, we get Korean drama. You want shows with different subtitles, nigga? Fuck it, we gonna get it here, and we gonna produce our own shit too. To now, they can sit here and almost buy a whole studio, a movie studio. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that, bro. I just if that's not inspiring, bro. For over 20 years, it's like this. Like, Netflix is not that old. That's a fact. For them to rise up to where they are now, to potentially, like, to what they're trying to do right now, I salute to them, bro. But what I don't like now is everybody is in the streaming world now. So it's like, before we got away from cable because of what happened with cable now. But now niggas find a way to put the ads back on, Slick. Because recently, shout out to Verizon. I got Verizon. I was like, they was offering me some perks, right? Not Percocets. They was offering me some perks. And I'm seeing these streaming platforms because they was like, yeah, you can get Hulu, you can get ESPN, you can get Netflix. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool. I look at this shit. It's basically the most basic package with ads. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, what's the difference between this and TV now? A regular TV then. We went to these streaming platforms because they didn't really have too many ads.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's how Netflix is like. Think about it. They just kicked out $180 billion for Warner Brothers, right? They kicking out millions of dollars to get these different movies, these different directors deals and whatnot done, right? So they not gonna eat that price. They gonna hit us with it. And this is one of the things I feel like, I don't want to sound like the finance niggas podcast dudes, but like, if niggas would have bought into fucking Netflix when that shit was during the pandemic, that shit was for the low. Or Tesla. I look back during that time, I was preaching financial. I still feel like, establish financial freedom, whether that's high yield, say whatever, stocks, whatever, crypto, whatever, right? Pay attention. I'm not going in today, but pay attention to what's happening in the world. But that was like, damn, I'm paying. Think about how much you pay for Netflix over the course of your life. I've had this shit since high school.
Yeah.
I've had this shit since high school. I could at least had 2 shares, 3 shares of shit just over. I just started watching this shit again. Like, I'm thinking like Disney Plus. I don't watch that shit. My kid don't watch that shit. Fucking Hulu was popping for a minute, but then like again, you got Hulu, you got Disney Plus. So what's the point of having both of the apps if they both do the same thing?
Oh, I feel even stupid paying for Crunchyroll.
Bro, I be feeling it, but then I'm like, I go on my anime binges and I be like, nah, I keep that. I cancel Stars to keep Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll been the same.
That's why I fuck with you, because you my nigga for real, because we the same type of nigga, because that's how I am too with Crunchyroll, because I be trying to cancel that shit. But then it's just like, even though Netflix be having the shows, there's always a season behind. Mm-hmm. So I gotta go on Crunchyroll to finish it for it to be having an updated season. But yeah, what you said is real though.
No, so I was like, I'm thinking like, I'm looking at like you said, I got the Verizon shit too. So I got the Netflix HBO Max deal because I'm like, when I actually watch it, a little commercial don't bother me as much unless I'm really trying to get into the movie. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, all right, cool. Prime be fucking, it be violating us. We be ODing with the Prime.
Oh yeah, but Prime is I accept Prime because it not only you get Prime videos, but you also get the Prime services for Amazon.
So it's like Amazon's made, but it's made it essential. Apple TV is probably the best one out of all of them. I'm like, shit. They give you a free trial every time you buy something. I'm like, shit. You look at how much money you kick out a year. If you look at that shit yearly, like fuck. When you start budgeting, I'm like, oh my god, some of these shit's got to go. I told wifey because she like watching Law and Order. I was like, yo, Peacock is $12 now. That shit about to go. I found that coupon to make it $3 a month. I was like, all right, it can stay for another year. Because look,
right. Because the thing about it is, you look at it, you be like, nigga, I spent $12 on little shit like on a meal and whatnot. You feel you might spend $12 on a meal, nigga. After a while, plus this other streaming services. Then you got the PlayStation subscribing shit that you got to do. Boy. Even though they trying to raise that shit up. Boy. You got all this. After a while, that monthly shit, you start seeing like, oh shit, I'm paying $200-$300.
Yeah, I'm kicking out bucks
on streaming service.
I gotta look at this shit now. I gotta write it in my.
Because the thing about it too is also, you know, the worst is once you go from ad free to ads, you're just like, oh shit, I gotta pay the ad free now. Yeah, just because you just had it before. Because now, like, YouTube Premium got me hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I'm not believing YouTube Premium. I've been debating deleting Apple Music to keep YouTube Premium. Homie, I ain't gonna hold you.
You feel me? Like, YouTube Premium because I can't go back to the world of YouTube ads. So it's like Premium got me stuck. So it's like, I don't want to go do Hulu ad free now and experience Hulu ad free and then go back to Hulu ad, bro. It's like crack, bro. Streaming's like crack. Streaming's basically crack. Streaming's crack. Once you get hit, it's hard to get off of it.
Yeah, it was like somebody I can't, somebody else uses somebody else's password or something, and then you just be like, damn, I cut this shit off. Now I cut niggas' waters off. I don't feel right.
Yeah, bro. Shout out. Let's get into some music, though. What's your thoughts about the Billboard rule change that's going on, man? Talk to the people.
Essentially, YouTube, they've adjusted the streams. I'll let you have your Drake moment in a second. But they adjusted the stream, so now YouTube is saying, hey, because I'm sorry, let me backtrack. So Billboard adjusted the way that they count streaming. So now an album will count for 1,000 streams. So 1,000 streams. If you pay do a paid service, so like you pay for Apple Music, you pay for Spotify, every streams that come from those type of accounts, 1,000 of those equals one album, which is really good for the artist, right? On the flip side, if it is a free service, like say you're just watching the video through regular YouTube, you're looking at, I want to say it's 2,500 streams to equal an album.
Yep.
And YouTube said
2,500 ad supported.
Yeah.
Yep. Or
YouTube said absolutely fuck not. No, we are not doing this. So now we're about to see a big shift in the numbers for everybody that's not named Taylor Swift.
Bro, hold on. We about to start seeing 1 million a week now. Cause that was one point before, like, niggas was having 1 million a week. Niggas was platinum artists. So now, Slick, do you think platinum artists has a ring to it now? Because like before, like when you was a platinum selling artist, like it really means something. You was really moving units out this bitch.
I think that
with this new support system,
I think what we're going to see is that it'll work for some artists that have established fan bases, but I think we're going to see the deflation in a lot of people's sales. But it's also like, it's one of those things like I saw a tweet today and I thought about it. Somebody said 21 Savage did 53,000 units. You expect me to believe the Clips did 120. And at first I thought it was hater shit because the Clips had a great project. I think we can all admit that. But thinking about the consumption of music and the way it is today, do I genuinely think they sold 118,000? No, because rap isn't moving like that. It seems like certain niggas that was on certain sides are getting those numbers.
Because y'all, speaking of just letting hip hop down, how y'all let Nas and DJ Premier skid only 5K for their first week? I thought hip hop was up, Slick. Y'all let Nas down. No J. Cole. But Slick, this is so this is good for Drake, but also now I don't know because like a fan base like NBA YoungBoy, the only thing YoungBoy streams extremely well, and he has a lot of views on his YouTube video, but album sell wise, he doesn't do that great. Now with this new system, oh my God, we just gave birth to the YN Michael Jackson.
But I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop you there because it still gets hard it's harder because if he's getting a lot of free streams or ad supported accounts, it's still not. I feel as though if I pay for a streaming service once a month, I should be able to select one album that I own outright. It should count 1-to-1. Because you can't make music more easily accessible, but then penalize the artist because everybody has access to the music. That is dumb. You were mad about LimeWire. You were mad about Napster. You were mad about monetizing the product, right? So you went to streaming because everybody has. Some of us, like myself, we walk around with like 3 or 4 computers in our pocket or on our person on any given day, right? Multiple music services, multiple opportunities to bump something. If I pay my $10, my $5, whatever discount, whatever it is, I give you my bread, I should be able to have one album. So when you think about somebody like Drake, Taylor, we should have been breaking the standard of 1 million a week in the album sale because music is so. If I go on general YouTube on the day an album drops, I could go play it. That's when I should be like 1,000 free accounts or like no name accounts should count to one stream. But if I'm a paying customer subscribing to your service, specifically, like if I'm an Apple Music person, I'm subscribing specifically to Apple Music. It's not like I have an iPhone and I have all Apple services free, which would be nice, Apple, but you already got it locked in a Rico 360 deal. It's cool. But I should be able that one stream should count. Niggas should have been doing 10 million in a week. How you gonna hold me to the same standard that you're holding my peers from 30 years ago when technology wasn't even playing a major role in music? We was listening to music on fucking cassette tapes. Niggas was burning CDs off floppy disks.
Yeah.
Think about that. I think that is just, the music industry is so archaic in that respect. And artists don't stand up for it. Like, if there was a music union, they would never be like, yo, yeah, 1,000 streams equals one album. No, nigga. Because respectfully, how many times I gotta listen to an album? And then when you listen to an album multiple times, now it doesn't count. So if I play if I'm a paid account, if I play the album 30 times in rotation, is that 30 sales? So that should be 30 sales. Or that should count towards the 1,000. If I play 25 times, that's 1%. Right? I'm bugging.
But and also too, is like for the artists as well too, is like if niggas is coming to your platform just to listen to my music, what's the distribution looking like between artists now?
Facts.
Am I getting the most money out of that you're getting out of the month of all the artists on your platform? Because it's like Drake and Spotify. It's like Drake broke the Spotify record for rappers. You telling me he's responsible for bringing over 1 billion streams to your platform? Or y'all still give him the same payment as a rapper that's on up and coming? But Slick, you said a music union. They're not gonna let that shit happen. They will assassinate anybody else. People start reporting, trying to recruit niggas for that, bro. But let's see what it is. You know, I like this because that means that, you know, UMG can't stop my boy from going number 1 like they did with What Did I Miss. Only problem now is Iceman is not coming out until February. That's the only problem now, is because it starts in January 16 or January 17. So this new rule is not going to happen till later on next year. So that means the Iceman album is not coming out until February or March. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. Now, what's your thoughts about the Atlanta Civil War that's going on, man? First of all, let's shout out to Mariah the Scientist. Young Thug proposed to her during one of the shows. What's your thoughts, man? You think that's a smart move? You know, a lot of people have been giving mixed reviews about this proposal.
She held them down. You know what happens when they come out of jail? They either come out gay or they wife it up. So,
you know, and also, you feel me? He might cheated you. He might cheated a little bit. But he love you, though. You feel me? He love you. And then we had 21 Savage go on a Twitter rant. I was going to come here to talk about the 21 Savage and Big Bank interview, which I think everybody should watch because that shit was entertaining. But what's your thoughts about 21 Savage tweet basically advocating for Atlanta just to come together? He wants Young Thug and Gunna to make up. He was calling out how, Gunna probably told, but we knew he wasn't a gangster like that. He even got into it a little bit with Future. And he gave some respect to Lil Baby. But what's your thoughts about 21 Savage advocating for peace in Atlanta, given everything that's been going on?
I think, and I'm being transparent, because somehow, somebody, it always comes back to Drake, right? The music game in hip-hop is fucked up. And it's trickled down to Atlanta as well, because who was putting on a lot of Atlanta artists. And now the most successful, current, and hottest Atlanta artist right now is the one nigga that nobody in Atlanta want to fuck with because of the situation that happened. So
you preach.
I'm just saying. Like,
I don't want to come here and say that, Slick. I didn't want to come here and say that.
And I think that it's about building. You got to combine fan bases. Like, that's the real shit. That nigga had 40.
Nah, let's have an honest conversation, man. Because this is why I don't like. Because everybody said this has been a good year for hip hop, but then there's a lot of people saying, "Yo, hip hop is not in a good place." Which one is it, Slick? Because this is what pisses me off about what y'all did to Drake, and this is why I wanted, like, even though I appreciate the Iceman thing, the streams and all that, and I know he didn't want to stay silent, because if he had stayed silent the whole year, everybody would have piled on him and said, like, yeah, you see, Kendrick really got him out of there. So I understand why he had to, like, release songs and, like, still be public facing. But oh my God, I love that Drake has isolated himself, because I said this a long time ago. Drake being on the forefront of hip hop and pushing hip hop allowed the other two out of the big three to be comfortable and to be distanced. Kendrick, you can't hide no more. Kendrick, you hated Drake so much, right? But you didn't even understand the benefit that he gave to you. By Drake being all these years, by Drake being the face of hip hop, and doing whatever he is to push hip hop or make hits, he allowed you to be able to take breaks, get your artistry up, get your creativity up. Nobody has to worry about asking you to maintain the culture or to, like, keep putting out songs to elevate the culture. You got to be able to do shit on your own time. Now that, to other people's opinion, not my opinion, now that you took the crown and now you're the number one person now, you got to produce. You can't go to hiding no more, bro. What's your thoughts about that, Slick?
I think that's a good point. I really feel as though when you really look at it, the idea of, like, the big three, it worked because you had the public facing one, you had the underground one, and you had the reclusive one. And I think that there's a timeline where Kendrick did jump on first person shooter and wild him out and just on whack. It didn't become a beef, just like, oh, or like it was for sport. There's some multiversal. Loki let that thread go. And I think that coming back this way is like, now what is the game? Because the consistent thread was like, Drake wouldn't drop, he didn't have to drop an album. He could just drop something, jump on somebody's song, and it's like, oh, we're going to hear it.
He would have dropped a song of his own, or he would have hopped on somebody else's track and put other artists on. Now he's not really doing that.
And then Cole would have his future run. Kendrick's jumped on his track, a track here and there that makes it popping. So I 100% just feel like, yo, we're in a bad spot. So in Atlanta, you say you take the biggest artist, Future, 21, Lil Baby. You come together, you put out some tracks, you put out a tape. I mean, the numbers still won't be what the numbers are. We're not going to see 2021, 2022 numbers for these artists. But it's like, damn, niggas, can we get something? And that's where they at. Again, for 21, what he did, his last project did like what? 200,000, 180,000, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And to drop to 50.
But this one, he didn't really promote it, and this was kind of like a few days to notice. I don't want to give him too much because I don't think this was really like a well cohesive album like the American Dream one. Because the American Dream one came off of him being arrested and almost almost getting deported and stuff like that. So there was a lot of controversy, a lot of news around his name, and also it came from the her loss situation too. This one was just, I remember it was like a Tuesday. Yo, what happened to the streets coming out? And that was it. And Bank interview. So that was the only promo he really did for it. But yeah, like I said, bro, Kendrick, you gotta pop out, gang. You can't be hiding at college basketball games no more, gang. The streets need you to save hip hop, because I do remember that you did have 2 verses on 2 of the most streamed album of the year, and it didn't really hit Capo. Just want to say that. Now, Slick, also, you could cue any sad music, Slick. My boo picked the side, and I gotta be biased. I can't be. I gotta do this, Slick. Kehlani, the Kehlani love saga is officially over, Slick.
Damn.
She was recently in New York, and she went to the Breakfast Club, Slick. And it was Charlemagne, his hater, even though I love Charlemagne, he's a hater, though. He asked her what side he's picking. Guess what side she picked?
On the West Coast side.
You feel me? She picked West Coast. She said, even though Drake gave her, the title of her album, it was good until it wasn't, which does sound like a Drake title. She goes on to sit here and say, she goes on to say, it's like how Kendrick is such a great writer, and she was even on Billboard's News with Drewski, and how she said Kendrick Lamar is such a storyteller. I didn't even know she even knew Kendrick Lamar like that, and she was such a big fan. So I come here today, Slick. This is so sad. Kehlani, we had such a good thing going on, Kehlani. I supported you through thick and thin. I supported you when you cheated on Kyrie Irving. I supported you when you was when you was for Palestine and we trying to get you out of here. I supported you when you had your hernia in your stomach. I supported you when niggas think you was fake gay. I supported you on your fitness journey. I left comments. It became a weekly funny things to make fun of me because I was in your comment section being thirsty. Oh, I hate the club. But I gotta choose a side, Slick. And like I said before, Slick, this is an OVO podcast. You pick the side, you stay there. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's my boo, my wife, or anything. You pick the side, you stay on that side. You heard? Big OVO. How you spell Toronto, Slick? D-R-A-K-E. Drake, nigga. I'm here. LMA is back too.
What's wrong with you, dog?
Back on the LMA train now. Like my London girls anyways. To wrap up the music portion, what's your thoughts about Bobby Shmurda getting jumped in Minnesota by the Somalians?
It get cold in Minnesota. Cold in Minnesota. Sorry to hear that. That's damn. Bobby was untouchable when he first got home. Now these wild boys is wild. What happened? What's the story on that?
They tried to snatch his chain. I don't know. He was doing a club appearance, and I don't know what happened. I didn't know Somalians in Minnesota is crazy. They active down here, and I'm like, I don't know why Somalians are in Minnesota since they come from a hot part of Africa to go to Minnesota, but apparently they tried to snatch his chain. But shout out to Bobby though, he held his own despite getting jumped though. But yeah, Bobby, yeah, it doesn't matter. This nigga stopped claiming the streets. He's moving. You know, he's trying to party with the white people, and still the street shit still get to him though. But let's get to some sports though, man. Let's get to wrestling news, man. John Cena. I'll let you take over this, Slick, because you're a big wrestling fan.
Nah, it's not even about just being a wrestling fan. John Cena transcended wrestling. Let's keep it a buck. Whether you like wrestling or not, you know who John Cena is. You've seen him in movies. You've seen him in commercials. You've seen the toys. Like, this man right here, I said it in pre-production. I say it now. He's probably one of the few white people who, if I found out was racist, I might forgive them. Like, come on. Shout out to Super Cena, man. I get it. He wasn't the greatest wrestler, but he was probably one of the top 3 greatest sports entertainers of all time. He had the kids. They messed up the heel turn. Rock, you messed that up for my mans, but John Cena, I wish you the best in retirement. You know, you still got the movies rocking. He working too. He dropped like 2-3 movies a year. He on Amazon, he on Netflix, he everywhere. So shout out to my goat.
Wait, quick question though, because a lot of people was talking about the symbolism of him being tapped out. What's the symbolism behind that? Because they said like it fits. He was not supposed to win.
John Cena's mantra is never give up. But in wrestling, it is everybody knows wrestling is scripted, right? It is in wrestling, it is the mantra, and historically, when you're about to retire, they say you go out on your back, pause. Like you lose. Like if you pass the torch. He had a solid match with probably one of the best pure naturally bad guy wrestlers in the world right now, Gunther. And he put him in a basic sleeper hold. Now, as John explained it, and it's kind of like I was telling my man, Black Superman, I was like, bro, he's in a hole. His thing is never give up. But it's like, at this point, I'm about to retire. I win this match. I bury this guy. Now, he lost to John Cena. His last match. Cool. There's nothing to be gained from here. I'm turning the industry over to the next generation. So if you watch the video, when he taps out, he smiles. It's like he's fighting. You think he'll do the Super Cena thing? I'm going to pick you up, hit you with the FU/attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 3, I do it again. And instead it's like, hey, I'm going home. I got this. You guys have done it. He taps out with a smile. It's a hero's death. It's like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. People hated The Last Jedi, right? Star Wars Episode 8 for all my nerds, my non-nerds out there, because Luke Skywalker, his personality is different. He seems like an asshole. He's not going into the battle. He goes out as a distraction. He's like, I'm going to allow the next generation to finish what I started. And John Cena gave us 20 great years of overcoming the odds, not tapping out. He built up a guy he made him a legend. The guy that beat him also retired Goldberg a couple months ago, right? He's probably going to retire Brock Lesnar in a few months. Like, John Cena is like, I left the business in good hands. His whole show was about allowing the young talent that they have in WWE to fight the veterans or the draws. I appreciated it. I was able to really sit there, and I was like, as a 32-year-old man who's been watching this guy perform since he was the prototype back in like 2003. I was fucking 10 years old, 11 years old when he first came around. It brought me joy to watch that because it was the story. He's a very good actor. So for him to really say, I want this, I know I have this connection with you guys. You want to see me win. Y'all want to see, Super Cena one last. He gave it to us. Moved through the table, off the top rope, came through. Jean shorts, t-shirt, Skechers, the wristbands, everything. Gave you the full aesthetic. But at the end, it was like, yo, what am I doing if I win here? There's no payoff. Okay, I get to feel great. I lose here. And then now the person that finally beats Gunther in a couple months, years, how long they let him build up, now that's a part of the next superstar story. It works. It works on so many levels. So shout out to my guy, John Cena. That's my dude, bro. That's my guy.
That's poetic. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you put it that way, shout out to John Cena, man.
And a lot of niggas that was
successful albums too.
A lot of niggas that was complaining, they don't care for the storytelling, and they either want the flippy flip wrestling, or they want, they've been in and out of it. Like, I watch this shit every week, so this shit meant something to me.
Shout out to him, man. This next story, it's kind of old now because we didn't get to record last week. But what's your thoughts about the Michigan head coach Moore? You feel me?
Niggas
that's why Dr. Umar said Black Queens forever, Snow Buddies never.
It's wicked because it's just like, bro, You in a position that niggas would kill to be in, making millions of dollars to coach football at a prestigious university where you were the coordinator and won a national championship. And it's like,
Not only that, you had the person who's the Chargers head coach personally put in the contract, yo, I want this person to be the head coach when I leave.
so,
Sorry
and then
about
you blew generational wealth. You picked up a charge. You're a liability. Lucky your wife is still with you, but then you get out of Holdings and you sliding the OnlyFans girls DMs. It's one of those things. It's like,
Nah, she was whack for that though. That was a long time ago, and he just, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, she whack. She inserted herself into that. You didn't have to tell niggas she was
it
in your
don't matter
DMs.
if she inserted
You had
herself.
nothing to do with that story.
It don't
though.
matter. He did it to himself. I need.
But
I get it. You got bread. You live in life. You feel untouchable. You know you got the number one prospect coming in. Da 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 da. But bro, we all one mistake away from going back to the end of the line. I seen the
especially
tweets.
for some mid
Sexual
too.
discipline is important. It is.
Especially for some mid too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I understand because she's close by. I understand because it's like convenient.
It's
She
proximity.
close by. You feel me? I understand, but bro, you had millions, bro. You could have got yourself a nice little escort. You could have got yourself a nice little oldie man. And for her to come to the school in a minute after, mind you, she got a pay raise like a 40K. She was making like what? She was making like 50K, and he bumped her her pay to like 40, up to 90 something. Mind you, now Slick, they don't. I don't think they could fire her. Because if they fire her, they could potentially get sued.
Oh yeah, she gonna hit them over the head.
So it's like this shorty over here just ruined your whole life. I can't wait to hear from him because I want to know exactly what happened because this is like that was all good before, and she got pregnant, and I guess he DoorDash. First of all, you DoorDash Plan B. Come on, gang. DoorDash Plan B.
He ain't never been in no situation like that before. He was like, I don't even know what to do. Like, nigga, they know who you are in that state.
Son, you the man. There's not that much going on in Michigan for real. I hate to see it because he was actually
Jalen Brunson hitting the game
coach.
winner tonight. Shout out Jalen Brunson. Knicks won. I don't know how. They was getting their ass kicked, but it's all good.
Facts. We don't get to the NBA, but this is like, damn. I was gonna come here and joke more, but it's like as the story unfolds, this is like, now what happened? Now a bunch of kids committed. Now a bunch of kids are hitting the transfer portal. Now a whole football program that was basically up that can win a national championship maybe a year or two or something. Got to rebuild from scratch because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants. Fellas, just hit up the massage parlors, fellas. Just get your shit the one time only. Do not sit here and keep you a side chick for whatever reason, bro. This shit crazy.
Facts.
All right, let's get to the NBA, man. All right, we got some recaps. You just mentioned the Knicks just won a game, but yesterday they won the NBA Cup.
Shout out to them.
What's your thoughts, man? Come on now. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck everybody who's been hating on the Knicks. Fuck everybody who's hating on us saying like, yo, why we treating this like it's the NBA championship? It's the NBA championship to us, nigga. As the niggas who've been waiting for since Willis Reed entered that exit out of that tunnel to win us that championship, nigga, it's a championship to us. I don't care what else happened, bro. Shout out to OG. Shout out to my boy Clarks. Shout out to the white dude. Shout out to Mitchell, best offensive rebounder. We the greatest in the world, Slick. The greatest.
I will not argue that. I don't want to argue that at all right now. It's just nice to see the Knicks doing what they're supposed to do, man. Shout out to them. I love the fact that they're trying to keep expectations quelled and be like, hey, we're not putting up a banner. Like, we'll do that shit eventually, but we want the real one. You feel me? So
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas win
it's gonna be
June?
Yeah, nah, it's up. Working. I don't care what's happening at work that day. They won't see me. I'm sick.
Nigga, I'm in the streets.
I'm wilding. Everybody calling out that day. Look.
And also, yo, Josh Hart. I know you and Jalen Brunson are great friends, gang. I know, y'all got a lot of humor. Y'all make jokes. You had to put your finger up his butt, something.
Crazy.
What? During the celebration, like there was no reason for you to do that. Yeah. Slick. Come on now. They could put a whole finger in your butt. Like, what's going on over here? Like, this what they did in Villanueva? This what they did over there?
Nastiness. Bare nasty.
Yeah. Keep your fingers to yourself, Josh Hart. But you have a black wife, so I'm gonna let you have it, even though you got robbed for your jewelry, and we still don't know the answers behind that too, nigga. We ain't forget. What's the all right? The CP3 situation is still ongoing, so apparently he's not wavered.
Yo,
they just sent this nigga home.
Can we be real? Clippers ain't shit. That nigga was really just trying to get y'all right, because we could tell one of the things y'all missed out was having an actual leader, someone that niggas was gonna listen to. This the shit. It's like with the little niggas that they really be nice one-on-one, but you try to put them in like a real structured environment and it don't work. I get Chris Paul not Chris Paul no more. He not the point guard anymore. But he was really like, yo, let's get y'all right. He could be annoying. Most bosses are, respectfully. Right. But they know the direction they're trying to take the team. They've seen the heights. He's been to a place a lot of y'all haven't, and that's the finals. And yeah, he lost, but hey, he got there when he wasn't supposed to. So
he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, so I think they did him dirty.
Yeah, so we thought he got waived. Technically, he's not waived. They're saying they're going to do right by him. They will have to trade him for him to continue playing, which is crazy. What's first before we get to the other details? What other team is going to take him? Is he going to go back to New Orleans?
Nah, he's not trying to leave his family. So
he going to go to Houston?
I doubt it.
Or are you going to trade someone on the Lakers for him?
I think they're going to buy him out. They have to.
This shit crazy, bro. And then what's your thoughts about him throwing a Halloween party and only 3 motherfuckers showed up?
Them niggas don't like each other. They there for the bag. That's the definition of I just work here.
Bro, and it was at the arena. Well, I didn't realize it was that fucked up. It was at the arena too. So apparently all like most like high profile city teams have an arena inside, have a club inside the arena. He had it there. He had everything planned out. And only 3 motherfuckers showed up. The Clippers, y'all not gonna be anything. Because first of all, y'all got Paul George, which is probably the worst trade ever.
Bro, they didn't. Respectfully, they ain't know Shy was gonna be that. If I'm being honest, I can't.
Nah. Apparently, there was a few former NBA players saying like, "Yo, this nigga is him." They still traded him for Paul George. Y'all sat here and listened to the demands of Kawhi Leonard. That nigga barely played a full season for y'all. Y'all gonna always be the basement cousins to the Lakers. Now, speaking of the Lakers, man, LeBron's getting old, bro. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts, man?
He looks very human. He looks like this should be his last run.
Bro, even when he did a chase down block, but he didn't even jump. Even when he's posterizing niggas, he barely getting up there. Bro, this is like, you know, when you had to take down your dog, you just remember all the good times, bro. This shit's sad, gang. This is my John Cena moment, gang.
Yeah, this is my John Cena. If I lose John Cena and LeBron in the same year, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna throw up.
Son, bro, this nigga been around. I can't imagine the NBA without LeBron. He's been there for over 21 years, Slick.
That's a fact.
Nigga, I used to call myself LeBron St. James. I used to practice the game winner that he had against Orlando Magic in his first stint with the Cavaliers every day in high school. Even when my high school basketball coach told me, get your ass back down the paint, I kept trying to shoot that 3 because of LeBron. All right, man. Let's get to the NFL, man. I wish Tox was here because the Chiefs no longer in the playoff run-ins. They got their ass whooped. But also, we want to give, prayers to Patrick Mahomes because he has suffered a torn ACL, I believe. What's your thoughts about the Chiefs? And then also, what's about Shador's current status, him all getting the wrong wristbands? There's been a lot of stuff in the NFL, man. What's your thoughts?
Should be fired because, again, You don't make that mistake. That's not a common mistake. You feel me? So get him out the paint. Give Shador a real chance. Come on, give him a coach that believes in him. Like let's stop playing around when it comes to that. And then in terms of Pat Mahomes, definitely sending him healing energy. But for them, I think this might be what they needed. I think he's been so good and been able to do so much with even when the team doesn't like it's constructed to do many things. That now it's like you get a gap year. He's coming back. He's not done. You get a year to kind of evaluate talent, iron out your books. You're gonna get most likely you're gonna get a high draft pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rework the offensive line, rework the defense, figure out who your weapons are, and then who knows? It's like Brady. Brady went down with his torn ACL, came back, and was right back to it.
Oh yeah. Yo, all my NFL teams, these next 2 to 3 years, spend all the money that you got to win a championship and to at least win one of these championships in the next 3 years. Because once Patrick Mahomes make a full recovery and he got the weapons, I can already see him coming with a vengeance. So in the next 2 to 3 years, and if you think you're close to a championship, and I'm talking to you, Jerry, and the Cowboys, spend that bread right now because it's open season for your team to win a championship. For real. And also, Travis Kelce, it's okay to retire, big bro.
Yeah.
You got a nice milk. You got nice milk of magnesium at home. We didn't even talk about this in the music section, Slick. But yo, she finished her tour, Slick. Guess how much money she gave back in bonuses? To over $170 million.
Oh, yeah, she real. I respect her for that.
Bonuses, because she had like 50 trucks. So you're talking about some people are getting $1 million in bonuses for the season right now. So shout out to Taylor Swift. But Travis Kelce, it's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. You're arguably in a conversation for the greatest tight end ever. You got yourself a well-endowed white girl. It's okay, big bro. You can retire. Go join your brother. I think your brother miss you. Now, quick for boxing. Terrence Crawford has announced his retirement. Is he the greatest of all time, surpassing Floyd? What's your thoughts?
Greatest of all time is subjective in a sense. I think that Floyd, even if he waited longer, his resume is always going to look better. But I will say that Terrence Crawford is probably the most dominant boxer of all time because I think somebody made this point online. They said, hey, he never had a split decision. It was either he won or he stopped you. So most dominant boxer I've ever seen. From beginning to end. People might have been scarier in their peaks and their primes, but from young Terrence Crawford to 38-year-old Terrence Crawford, he put the beats on you. So shout out to him. And boxing retirements ain't never really real, so we'll see.
Oh no, he gonna do expedition matches like Floyd for money. I don't blame him, but I'm talking about him professionally because I know we talked about Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. So apparently, when that whole situation happened with Gervonta Davis, Jake was looking for boxers, and he asked Ryan Garcia, he asked Terrence Crawford. They was all down for it, but they wanted to do it next year. That's the only reason why he's going with Anthony Joshua, because Joshua could do it right now, which is where they already had the whole situation planned out, but the situation with Gervonta Davis. So I could see him going against Jake Paul in the future for money. I can see that. So he's going to be doing a bunch of matches. I don't think it's the last time we've seen him in the ring, but this is probably the last time he's going to be competitively boxing. I think he's going to do the Floyd Mayweather shit, get his bread. You feel me? Do your thing. All right, let's do the fantasy league week recap.
Congratulations,
we in the championship week. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You beat me. You got it.
Oh, you see, you take out the fun. Oh man, I can't even get my shit off like you did the last 2 times.
I could beat you there.
Well, you didn't beat me with the count. Right. Like I told you, it would happen. But I'm not gonna do too much though. You feel me? You did beat me 2 times in the regular season, even though I ain't gonna lie. I'm still eyeing those victories because I've been checking those players, and after me, they was very
It
pedestrian
was
like.
ass.
But for some
Ibuka,
reason,
George Pickens, all my niggas died on me, bro.
cause for me, they turned the fuck up every time they face me. Ibuku, whatever his goddamn name is, all them was trash after they faced me. But when they was putting up numbers. Even Nico Collins over here, that nigga over here.
Yeah,
But
Nico, he
yes,
held it down. But it's good shit, my nigga. I see you next season. Fuck you.
yeah, it's me against it's Tox. I wanted to Tox here so we could talk shit, but you know, it is what it is. Currently, I'm not confident at all because the Seahawks in the Charger game doesn't look pretty. Look like a defensive game. So, you know, I might come in here with negative energy next week, depending on how everything goes. But let's get to our song of the week. If you listen to this on uh, YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you can download on iOS and Android. Or you can find our previous song of the week on our previous playlist or our Spotify music playlist. 21 Savage featuring Drake off the new 21 Savage album, What Happened to the Streets? Mr. Recoup. You can find our previous song of the week on our music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick Drop.
I could be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. You already know who he's sponsored by, the one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yeah. Shout out to the Heart of Moisture. Shout out to all of them out there. Wendy, I know you're still pregnant, but you still look beautiful, girl. Keep doing your thing and pray for a safe pregnancy. All right. We got a couple topics here in this Toxic Service announcement. Slick, I see you chewing. I see you eating. So let me bring up the scenario as you load up the clip.
I shouldn't be.
That's a red flag for me. Taking
the
food
leftovers
on your first date. On your first date with someone, leave the food.
Leave the food.
I have to agree.
All right.
But who wanted to take the food, you or her?
We both didn't want it to go to waste. So I was like, do you want it? And she was like, no. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll take it. So I took it. There were two separate packages, right?
Lauren, can you tell us why taking the food is
Yeah, I'd love to hear this.
an ick?
It has something to do for me, like financially. I think that leftovers, when you take leftovers, it's when you're like in a relationship. As a first date, you just eat whatever you want. And if there's leftovers, you can leave them there and then you can go your separate ways. That's a red flag for me.
What's your thoughts? Like taking leftovers home after a first date or so, is that a red flag? And does that mean that person not financially?
You see the economy right now? You better take them joints home. What's wrong with them? That's absurd.
Bro.
That's absurd. That's obscene. See, that's why I'll be ready to quit this shit.
Bro, I get how it could look if you feel me, you take the food home, but it's just like, bro, what if I take you to a steakhouse and you didn't finish the steak? You want me to let them, because you know they throw out the food at the end of the day. They got to. They can't give out the food to home. It's not like, oh, they could do something charitable with the food or whatnot. They have to throw out the food at the end of the day. Why are we wasting food, Slick? Maybe I'm a fat ass. Maybe I'm a big back warrior. But, like, you're sure if you're not going to finish the food, then I'm going to take it. Why does it have to implicate me? Did I pay the bill? Yes, I paid the bill. So why does it have to say anything about my financial stuff? I can't eat leftovers? Well, I don't know what reality that we live in, Slick. I don't know what reality that people want us to live in. Like,
It's not
yeah,
reality.
we just got it like that.
It's the internet. People do say anything on the internet because those will get a reaction. So dumbasses like us is going to talk about it.
And I didn't put this on a docket, but maybe we'll talk about it the next official episode. But I was listening to Carlos Miller in the radio interview, but he was like, "Yo, girls really be trying to create super niggas in their minds, where how the nigga's supposed to act, how the nigga's supposed to move. Like, I really think women want their relationship to be like a Hallmark movie for real." Which is how they want it's like, I don't think y'all in touch with reality when it comes to dating. I think y'all in touch with reality with everything that comes with everything else. But when it comes to dating, it's like, I feel like y'all want to be in a movie so bad. And it's like, yo, relationships are not a movie for real. And it's a problem because you be having a super nigga in your head and you're not actually looking at the actual nigga right in front of you. So of course you'd be disappointed in that nigga. What's that nigga don't do something in the Hallmark movie?
Not all, but some.
Facts. Now, Slick, you know how girls talk about their abstinence or celibate, withdrawing from sex, right? Or waiting to marriage, right? Or, they just say, I'm just a girl, or, they're not a whore no more. But you didn't know we have something for us too now, Slick, that we have in response to girls too once they ask us to spend a little money on them. Can you play Slick?
Me doing nothing crazy.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. I'm celibate.
Ooh, I didn't know you were holding back on sex, period.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Bye, P.
Alright, shout it. Come back tonight. I'm gonna take you through that.
Take me through this. Take me through this. Huh?
Yeah, nah, what I'm practicing is financial celibacy.
What?
Yup, I've been tricked in January, February, March, shit, 3 months now, so trying to stay strong,
So you're not gonna break it for me?
I don't know, my wallet's just been getting cracked, busted open left and right. I've been giving her up way too easy just for them to leave after, It's honestly traumatizing, and I have to help.
Just because you fly me out, don't mean me doing nothing crazy.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. I'm celibate.
Ooh, I didn't know you were holding back on sex, period.
Oh, no.
So what's your thoughts about us guys being financial celibate now, man? I'm practicing financial celibacy. This economy,
they gonna call
you got to be celibate. You got to be abstinent sometimes, Slick.
They gonna call him every name in the book. Oh my God!
Well, that's the new thing, though. Niggas is saying that, yo. I'm not gonna trick on you until you feel me. Until you prove that you're worthy. You see how stupid that sounds, Slick?
You gotta earn.
And you know how many girls would be like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" Like, that's what I be saying with women sometimes too, because it'd be like, "What if a nigga told you, yo, well, yeah, with the other girls, I used to spend like thousands of dollars on dates, but since I really like you, and I could see a future with you, let's just do these picnics and these coffee dates and ice cream to really get our foundation put together." Slick, you know what the fuck they would tell you, Slick?
You gonna be everything but a child of God.
Yo, that's why I be saying when girls be like, "Oh, I don't want to have sex. I don't want to do this. I don't." It was like, you let. What's the Wood movie? You let that nigga Tyrone.
That nigga Terry Bone.
You let that nigga Terry Bone. But yeah, that's my new shit. Like, so all 2026, I'm being financial celibate. Right. You feel me? You got to work hard for this trick.
You're sick.
I got this. Might not be a rage bait. It's like this might just be an ignorant video of the week, and maybe you gonna feel the same too if you want to play it.
He can't have no kids.
I don't want a man with kids. I don't want a man that comes with drama. I don't want a man with a baby mom. I don't want it attached to me. I want to date someone and have them be in love with me and me only.
I kind of feel her because my delulu, I never wanted a man that had a sister or a living mother. Like your mom's gotta be. You got a sister? How many sisters you got? 3? Nah, get on them out of here. I was dead.
Serious. Your mom's has to be.
First of all, don't judge me when I'm speaking my truth.
No, I have to. You can't. Your mom's has to be.
Yeah. The way some mothers are with.
She can't even look in a straight line. I'm good. I don't want to watch this anymore.
So, what's your thoughts about that? Like,
She's selfish.
You can't even have a living sister, or you can't have a sister or a living mom.
She don't want you.
Talk to
She don't want
certain
nobody
girl.
else to have your attention. Nah, she crazy. Let that go.
No, she just said that she can't depend on a man because what if your mom tells you have to do something and she needs you?
I gotta go. You can come with me.
Oh man, Slick not fucking with it right now. He not getting rage baited. He just munching on some food right now. He got the itis. I see it in his face right now.
I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to be done with this.
But shout out to women though, because it's like I want to do this for us. Can we do this one thing? I want us to go to a studio as friends, maybe for your birthday, and we all make a track.
You say to me?
I want us to all go to a studio, Slick, and make a track. Can you play those first 2 TikToks? Play the first one and then play the second one after.
Ladies, we got enough twerk songs, so this one for the fellas. This your twerk song. Twerk that monkey! Twerk that little shit. Left, right, twerk. Left, twerk, right. Twerk. Now twerk, twerk. You know the ladies, we got enough twerk. Put in that work. I said twerk that little shit. Twerk that little shit. You better work that little shit. And if you work that little shit, you could twerk that little shit, huh? Bend over. Let me see that print. If he can't twerk tonight, then that nigga getting spit from the head to the balls. Don't you pause? Shake that thing like it ain't no laws. Go up, down, round and round. Come on, make that meaty sound. Twerk that shit like it ain't no bounce. No.
Hey.
I'm about to disconnect this whole call. Stop sending me this stupid shit.
What? What happened?
I'm about to disconnect this whole call. Stop sending me this shit.
What? Nigga, we twerking all 2026, bro.
Nope.
What? While girls is over there twerking, we twerking. What? Left, right, left.
If you start swinging your dick in the club,
We're going to twerk it all night. She said from the shaft to the balls. What?
I'm gonna get you shot if you ever start working anywhere near me, so it's okay.
You see, come on, man. Yo, can we go to, next year, can we go to the studio as us 3? We can make a new This Might Not Go Well theme song for us. I've been seeing it lately. Shout out to Shanice. I seen like there's a trend where like a group of friends, maybe for a birthday or just a hangout, they all go pay for a studio session and make like a song. Can we do that? We can each, me, you, Tax can have a verse on the new This Might Not Go Well song.
Whatever, nigga. Sure.
Go. Oh, okay. You heard it here. Confirmation over here. A new theme song for This Might Not Go Well 2026. You heard? Send us the beat right now at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. You feel me? Maybe we might hop on the Dork remix. You feel me? I might hit that girl up and they might need us on that remix. Like, what's your thoughts, bro? What? Let me what? I'm a dork down the lane, dork down the scene. Dork, say my name. Hey. Oh man, Slick not fucking with it right now. Oh man, yo, Slick, have you ever thought about participating like in a glory hole situation? Like as a kid, you never saw one of those videos and be like, nah, like. I wouldn't mind being.
That's how you get a 2 on your dick. You gotta be like, wait, no. I didn't. You didn't. It wasn't you. My
play this next TikTok.
I got you.
What you doing?
Appreciate it.
That's the only reason why I would not do a glory hole, because you don't know who was behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And they might stay quiet. You might get your dick sucked by a whole nigga.
Pow, everybody go die.
You be like, oh, nah, who's that? I want to go back to her. Yo. Yeah, come back, dude. I got you. You be like, oh,
the club getting aired out respectfully. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not that strong. He ain't through with me yet. I ain't that saved.
All right, so we've been having like a funny TSA, Slick. Let's do a little mature thing before the year's over. This next one, and I think you appreciate this one. This person asks a question. Let's see what's our answer to it.
Toxic. Going through the phone, man. Gotta stop. Gotta even having the urge to do that, bro.
Some people got trust issues though.
I know. See, you can't have a relationship without trust. You know what I'm saying? I talk about that in the project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my head.
Have you been through the phone or they went through your phone?
I've been on both sides of the coin.
Wait, why are you going through the phone?
It's crazy, bro. But look, I ain't innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'll take accountability. I ain't innocent. You know what I'm saying? I definitely been. You been through the phone? I know you been through.
Nah. I look. And I'm like, nah, I can't.
Nah, bro, I know. Bro.
Like, I try not to.
You got the passcode?
I had the passcode before. I just don't like doing that.
Yeah,
because I already know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
So the original question is, what are the signs that the relationship is toxic or ending?
The signs that a relationship are toxic or ending. I think the constant need to go through the shit, that's probably a sign that, y'all in a rough spot. Feeling anxious or insecure whenever the person not around you or not home. What else? The signs, opening more to other people. You see, the Instagram comments or the likes, and shit, you be like, wait a minute, hold up, my nigga, you wasn't doing that.
Bags. Or the need to not communicate no more, too.
True. Not wanting to talk no more.
Yeah, or just like to the point where you don't even like aware. Oh, you know me, one of the things too is like when you stop showing care for me. Like if I hurt myself and you're not even like looking,
or it's like
this bitch hate me.
It's like a be able to show a little care.
Facts.
That's fair.
You know also too is, and this is a toxic trait of mine too, is like when I don't want to hang out with you, I don't want to be in your presence. That's for me, I know is like, oh shit, either I have a major problem with this person, or this has run its course. When the thought of me being in your presence doesn't excite me or it doesn't like move me, I'm like, yeah, this is not good no more. Or I feel like I can't be around you for too long, or we're gonna start arguing. I don't like the arguing, especially about stupid shit. So yeah.
Yeah. I do. Everything you do irritate me. That's how I know she almost got me. I'm out. I gotta go.
Facts. Just your presence alone, like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. Oh no, and then don't let a new bitch come around entertaining me. Oh, that's take on the elevate even more. You just breathe around me. I'm like, oh, this bitch is breathing around me. Let me get out of here. Just be like, oh damn. But let us know what signs that you have. What signs that shows you that relationship is in. Let us know. Maybe bring this back up. And maybe it could be like a question we have for other guests. But Slick, let's end this episode out with our choose one. This week's choose one, Slick. Would you rather have super strength but no fine motor skills, or super speed but get tired quickly? Choose one.
Thinking the super speed would move quickly, because I'm like, if I can't really function, I'm gonna be breaking shit randomly and stuff. I can't use my strength for what I'm trying to use it for. I'm walking around like
I'm saying, like, what if you get tired after 30 seconds? Like, you speed up for 30 seconds, but you just, oh shit.
Depending on how fast you
I gotta take a break.
Depending on how fast you run, you can cover a lot of ground in 30 seconds. I'll take it.
You dead ass? I mean, like, the no fine motor skills. Let me look up motor skills real quick. Probably not too bad, right? You just,
Ooh, bro. Oh, I missed that parlay. Damn.
So, okay. So it's like fine motor skills are like small, precise movements using your hands and fingers. Crucial for daily tasks like writing, drawing, buttoning up clothes, zipping zippers, tying shoes, and using utensils. Slick! You don't need fine motor skills like that, Slick.
I sure do.
You got a phone. You could write your text message for you. You feel me? Button up your clothes. You got a shorty. Let her button up the clothes for you. Zip up your stuff for you. I'm talking about you super strong, my nigga. You could go lift some shit up. Do the strongest man competition, Slick.
Nah, I'm good. You got me, bro.
Oh, you doing the super speed? What if you get tired after 30 seconds?
It's fine. Let me do what I gotta do in them 30 seconds. Maybe I'm like the Flash, and like a second is like an hour to me based on how I'm moving.
Okay. Let us know which one you chose. And I think this is a great way to end this audio journey, man. Please download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're in the business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars everywhere, because that helps out with the algorithm. I'm the voice of outside Free Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great, and we'll see y'all soon.
To Cal.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it, one take. We not even doing it again. Keep that, that's the one.